Got Chad and the Maverick R. Oh geez, these guys are crazy. Mob it, Turbo S. Oh! Oh! He bumped hard. Oh wow. All right, let's see what the MTS does. That was a wicked buck. Oh my god. Yeah, that was 10 times smoother, 10 times smoother on that one. That poor car. Alright, we are doing a quick rip out here at Glamis. We got Mike with MTS springs and valving on his Mav R, going against Chad in his stock Mav R. So we're gonna test and see what one handles the best as far as suspension through the whoops on China Wall, through the whoops on Olds, and just riding around. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. How was the first rip, Mike, in the brand new Maverick R?
I tell you, man, I didn't miss a beat from the X3. This thing was handling insane.
Oh, way better.
It corners so well, huh?
And I thought I was going to have an issue with the transmission, like on the turns, slowing down and then picking back up. And it just kicked right in. Like it didn't miss a beat. It didn't miss a beat. Non-stop power, but for sure, Sport Plus and the suspension, it was bottoming out in Sport. As soon as I hit the Sport Plus, it was like all new world.
Yeah, stiffened up.
Really stiffened up.
How was the ride for you?
Oh, I loved it. Oh my God.
You liked it?
I wasn't plugged in,
dude,
so
that was awesome.
hear me laughing and screaming.
I love riding like that.
I'm like, let's go to flagpole. Okay, now let's go to swing set.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I was gonna go back the other way, and then I'm like, no, turn back around, squirrel.
That's better than a roller coaster ride any day.
Something shiny.
Look at that bull over there. Let's go get it.
Let's go that way. I'm like, no, let's go back that way. Because I'm just nice and easy, and I'm like, it's right in the front.
It's like a cat.
Yeah.
It's just sprawled out.
It's like hard to make it unsettled.
Oh yeah.
You've already dumped a bunch of money into it, looks like.
No, I bought it. The guy
He bought it used.
and put a bunch of money into it. And then drove it twice and didn't like it.
Wow.
So I bought it off him. But I'm gonna get rid of half the stuff.
I want to try your seats.
Yeah, you got the Simpson seats.
You like your seats?
I like them. They're a little. It's a little tight.
It's tight already with the Can-Am seats. They're skinny.
That's as far back as they go.
You want to see if you sit up?
So you came from an X3, right? And it was pretty like decked out, right? Your X3,
Oh, yeah,
you had a ton done to it, right?
Everything.
Go
was done to
sit
it.
in mine. In mine, you're like sitting back.
Is that Simpson making it 10 times better?
It's tight.
Yeah.
But I'm fatter than you are.
Well, you might have to get with the wider, the wider seats.
Got a hippo in the seat right
The
now.
guy that I bought the car from was tiny. Well, I shouldn't say that. He was a smaller guy.
Yeah.
You know
Chad, are you noticing this? Look at, like the Funko and the Mav R are almost the exact same width.
Yeah, he's a little wider than me on the.
Just barely on the rears. Because on this, looking at it, it's just barely. And then just barely.
That's what I've been told.
Those are big tires.
Because you had it jacked up.
Yeah.
34s.
Same size rim or no?
We were looking at it.
What's your wheel?
These are 15s.
Yeah, it looks normal now.
Yeah.
These are 15s.
Yeah, mine are 15s.
Did you see me bottoming
Not too bad.
So these cars bottom out in the back. So
Yeah, Steve said he hit his back pretty hard.
my philosophy, yeah, even with these, they're bottoming out.
He goes, dude, I hit pretty hard in Chad's deal. He goes, I hit really hard. He goes, it hurt my back. He got hurt yesterday. He's like, dude, I'm sore.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't want to get a 2-seater because of that. So he's like, I think I want to wait and see if the 4-seater does it bottom out.
It didn't look like it was bottom.
Oh, he bucked hard. He bucked. Oh wow. All right, let's see what the MTS does. That was a wicked buck. Oh my god, it. Yeah, that was 10 times smoother. 10 times smoother on that one. Ooh, get a little jump edge. Bob it, Turbo S. Oh. All right, we got the battle of the beasts. Maverick R versus Maverick R. You want yellow or black? But here we go. MTS suspension on the black Can-Am. It's got springs and valving. Ned set them up good. And then we got good old Chad in the Maverick R. Chad's benefit here is going to be he's got 34s versus the 33, and it has made a big difference on him bottoming out a little bit. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chad jumps the line. Actually, what's his name? Was just sleeping. Oh, fuck. Oh. I don't know if you guys got it on film. Sorry if I didn't, but yeah, the MTS definitely helped. Chad bucked pretty heavy. Alright, MTS suspension. Just soaking it up. Ooh, Funko to Maverick. Ah! All right, Mike and Chad.
What?
With the race.
Huh?
How was the whoops going up China Wall when you guys were racing?
Well, I was definitely bottoming out. I was bottoming out bad.
One time you bucked.
Dylan's like, dude, go one more round, bottom out one more time. I'm like,
just keep bottoming out. Do it for the gram.
so
Were
did
you
you?
in Sport Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in Sport.
You were in Sport, so you didn't have it as firmed up.
And I was in two-wheel drive, the Bolt.
The first time, right?
Yeah.
The first, was it the first and second time? Okay.
And then you put it in Sport Plus after that, right?
Did you ever put the suspension in Sport Plus?
I did.
Okay.
So Sport
That help a
Plus-
lot?
You said in Sport Plus you weren't bottoming out anymore.
I wasn't bottoming out, but I felt like the car was bucking, but
I mean, it was technically bucking, but those whoops were wicked. I saw a Turbo S, all fours came off the wheel.
Yeah.
Like all fours came off the ground.
Right.
Like he was, if you thought you were bucking, watch the other cars.
okay.
And then Chad,
I was bottoming out. Even when
you were bottoming out, but on top, like you had one, it was a wicked
Oh,
buck.
yeah.
I hope I got that one on camera. I'm a little, I was trying to film and
I was hitting
do
it
everything. And so I don't know if I got it.
On the start, though, he was getting me every time I start.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, is there a launch mode? And you
Oh, no.
you were launching it. But then I was talking to Brett. What's your name?
Brent.
Brent. And it's the tires. I think you're just hooking up.
Your tires
Yeah.
are hooking up better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Wait
more-
till
I have more paddles than you.
mine with the System 3s will walk him on a start.
Yeah.
So just because I have the System 3s on the front for that front traction.
Yeah.
The paddle game is a tough game. It's an expensive game,
It is.
you know, to
It
get
just, a lot of it just depends on what you want, you know.
Yeah.
the right size tire, the right paddle count, you know.
Mhm.
And you're
They'll
like,
all do a great job. It's just, are you trying to be the best of the best?
Right.
well, and then you're like, okay, I can get paddles for, you know, $179 a tire, or I can spend $750 a tire. you know?
Oh, there's over, I think 1,000 plus now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So from 1,000 to 200, like,
The paddle
where,
game is
how much do you want?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, well, an X3 does a great job, and you go to a Maverick R. I mean, you're paying more money for a little bit better performance, you know?
Yeah, and so far I'm super stoked with the Packard setup, the 34-inch super light Bigfoots.
I would do it, if I had my choice, I would do a 34, but I don't think they make that System 3 in the front. I really love that System 3 on the front.
So on both my other cars, I did that. I had the
I love that.
Sandcraft on the rear and the System 3s on the front, and man, all day long.
And
Yeah.
I would do that too, but I don't have any complaints.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hooking up. I feel like I have traction,
Yeah.
so I don't have any complaints. But I can't.
It's just that
compare it
taking
either.
out of the hole. Like, you know, we already did that video, out of the hole.
His car
Mine
was out of the
versus
hole
yours, I'd beat him
faster
every
than
time out of the hole
mine.
because I had the System 3s.
But then, you know, if he's a half a car length ahead of me, we're just dead on.
Then we stay the even the way.
But
How about on the drags, like in flat? Instead of going, are you talking on flat or?
No,
We're going up China Wall.
but
Overall, end of the day, what do you think of your Maverick R after having some built Can-Am X3s?
I love it.
Love it? Game changer?
It's a game changer, and I really, the number one factor is the belt.
Yeah, the no belt world.
belt.
I'm just all day long.
I have to upgrade to the MTS because
Just to get rid of
in
that buck.
Sport Plus mode, I'm bottoming out. He's not.
You weren't bottoming out then?
No.
Have you
That's
bottomed
working
out at all
day
today
long.
in Sport
Yes.
Plus?
No, not in Sport.
Not
Plus.
in Sport Plus.
Sport, yes.
Yes.
Not in
Okay.
Sport Plus.
And that's
Yeah.
my big complaint right now is you switch the suspension modes and you really don't notice a difference.
It's not that noticeable.
But doing the MTS tune in Springs,
Definite notice.
now
Big
you're starting
notice,
to
big
notice.
change.
It was incredible. I could not believe it. I'm thinking, you know, let me see what kind of change this is going to make.
Yeah.
Instantly, I felt it.
So well worth a couple grand to get that suspension.
Yeah, and the Pro R, when you switch the suspension modes, like it's very noticeable.
Yeah.
I would say the two hardest not to notice is track and Baja.
Yeah.
But it's still
Track gets you a little bit lower, just gives you a little bit more of that center of gravity.
Yeah,
I run Baja out here in the dunes.
yeah.
Just because I bottom out too much, but yeah. We made it out to the lake though. The lake is getting small. We're gonna race over to Olds, do a little bit of racing over there, a little drag racing, see if we can find some guys to race against and see how the cars do over the whoops there. Some wild X3 right here against the Mav R. Broken. Not even a challenge. That thing is lit. X3.
Oh, it's P46.
46?
P46. So it's 357, but it's four seater. So
Yeah.
it's 22.
357 horse? Wow.
So it like I said, it doesn't put the power down like a two-seater, but it's
Yeah.
not slow.
Yeah, but you can handle the whoops a little better with that
Yeah.
4-seat, you know?
It's not slow, but that's the first time I ever went through the whoops full throttle. And
Yeah.
I'm always worried I'm gonna tear it up.
Well, the sand drags they did that Outlaw series, and
Yeah.
it's a little smoother today.
A little bit.
Give it another week or two, and this will be rough again.
We watch you guys, we represent, we try
Good.
to support you a lot.
Nice.
You were a racer guy forever, and then once you got this, first
Yeah.
you wasn't sure. I was watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm liking this thing.
It's this is a car that you just don't love day one.
Yeah.
You don't love this car day one.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are, that don't like it still. I would say it's like, you probably didn't give enough time.
Yeah.
You give it more time in the seat, and you'll love it.
Especially with that wide, man.
Oh yeah.
Probably rides closer to a sand car than
It's
anything else.
the closest thing to a sand car.
77 is wide. Are you kidding me?
Well, with the paddles, we measured at 90. We're 90 wide. Like that's sand car width at that point.
They said just the power to weight, you're not
It
gonna
won't,
get it.
yeah, it won't be a drag car.
And it's got what, a 54 in there right now. I mean, that's bigger than my damn turbo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not turned up, but you know what I'm saying.
No, yeah, if it's down the road, if they, no one's planning on doing like a drag car out of this car. That X3 will be the car for a long time, I think.
Yeah, different with that.
So that one's even more.
46, well, that's got 34 pounds of boost.
Oh wow, 34 pounds.
34. 34.6 is what they regulated at, and it'll spike at 36. And come back down. See
Okay.
right here, that's the first time in that car with that power that I didn't let go.
Okay.
I stayed in it because I wanted to win.
You gotta beat the Maverick R.
I just wanted to win. I just.
Who doesn't want to win,
You
right?
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was scared. My guy told me, do not go through the big whoops with all that power.
Yeah.
You're gonna tear up the
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is today's a good race day at Old, just because the sand dunes got groomed down here from the sand drags.
Yeah.
So it's not like a death trap for whoops.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it usually is. So here we go. Go. I hope you can see that in the difference night and day. Shadow's getting kicked side to side, up and down. That MTS was level. MTS was just, dude, we got the ace out here. Whoa, mobbing. It's about halfway. Nice. If you'd like to get yourself some MTS suspension to help make your ride a lot smoother, it makes a huge difference, and we have it set up to where you're going to save 10% off of retail price. So go on the description below. Sometimes you got to click right here where it says more, and then click on the description right here. Sometimes that description is just right at the top. And then if you want to get apparel or MTS Offroad Springs or valving, we have it all set up. Got a nice good discount there for you. Thank you everybody for helping and supporting the channel and subscribing. If you'd like to help us out, we really appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
$2. $2.